Let's talk about your first win of the season.
Yeah, it looks great. We have 7 added players this season. Everyone's losing players and having big shoes to fill, and I think we've done that. We have some young people, we have some fresh people, we have some that have waited their turn and now are ready to step up and play big for us, and I think that's what they did tonight.
Talk about the first goal. You guys scored 35-46 in the game. Number 23, I think, scored it.
Yeah, she's great. She's one of our youngins. She's only a freshman. She's a great kid. She just, when we tell all of them, any of them, not just her specifically, but any of them, if you have the chance, just take it. You don't know what they have or what kind of defense, goalie, whatever, until you take those opportunities.
And Coach, talk about the second and third goal.
So our second goal, we were telling them, the second one we were just telling them just to keep following and play those little through balls, and we got some fresh feet in there, and that's exactly what they did. We had one little through ball, another little pass, and then we just had someone right there to finish it. They were working really hard.
Coach, first game of the season, talk about some of your goals for the season. You guys are a young team, right?
Yeah, we are pretty young. We have about 6 seniors, but we also, like I said, we have 4 freshmen and 2 8th graders on our team. I think our goal right now is just to continue learning our players. We always want to score first. That's one of our goals. Obviously, win district, the big goals. But in general, just learning each other and learning how to play with each other right now.
How long have you been the coach here, Coach?
This is my 3rd year as a head coach and 10th year with the program.
Okay. Coach, what have you learned over the last couple years here as a head coach that you didn't know when you first started?
One of the biggest things that I learned from last season to this season, we have young players, but if they're already capable of being up here and ready to go for us, that we just need to take them and give them the opportunity.
And then who do you have next?
We play Piedra Vista on Thursday.
At home?
No, so we're playing in the Aztec tournament up in Aztec.
Okay, what do you take away from this win? What did you tell your team?
They're Artesia's so athletic and they're really fast, and so I noticed at the end we played a little bit more calm and a little more collected, but it's because we were tired. And so I think if we can play like that from the beginning, more calm, collected, simple, that it's going to be better overall for our team.
Coach, you kept the pressure on them in the first half especially. They adjusted a little bit in the second half and was on your side of the field. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, we always tell this is one of the teams I've never had to tell them just to get going. They work really hard from the start, and that's what we've needed. In some of the seasons, we don't like to be a second half team, and we just got to get after it as soon as the whistle starts.
Cool. Thank you, Coach.